I already know I'm going to. I already know. Pretty A. Who is you talking to? Like, oh. So you can't be trolling. Trolling like that. Bro, where's the Eagles at? I see all the other teams with the Eagles. Oh, they were. I just went past. Cowgirls. Let's go. Let's go.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the National Football League.
Bro, they got it. You already know what's going to happen. He's going to take the dub. That's it.
We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
See another W. Different game. Let's go.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
I love his mobility, and I think he continues to get better and better as a pocket passer. But how about just his plain intangibles that he brings to the position? Mental toughness, as well as a physical presence that helps power any offense.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Yeah.
Pressure too much this time. Down he goes.
Not going nowhere.
Cox coming right up the gut. Gets
Nowhere.
in there for a loss of 9.
Right, let's not get too high. Let's not get too high. This ain't the first quarter.
Both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third.
Anything can happen at any time.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Scott to return it.
Like, I don't know how can I
An
jump.
excellent
Like, dude, just
return that time, 26 yards.
I
And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Miles Sanders first carry of the game.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run.
And it'll be intercepted.
See, I played too much.
Xavier Woods with a pick.
See, like, I played too much. Like, I could have had that touchdown.
That's a nice job defensively to get a piece
It's
of
cool
the
though. It was
football.
when he first quarter.
He's
It's
gonna
cool.
pop it
Not
into the
worried.
air.
He probably had that first.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
I ain't worried because we got that ball back. Oh my God. I ain't worried because we got that ball back.
That interception sets
It
them
gets
up
smacked.
beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find the spot.
In there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Touchdown. Thank you.
Jackson there to make the grab.
Thank you.
And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Extra point. And I did
And his
that.
kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
A gain of 3, second down.
Down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one
Got
of
it
the simpler
right.
routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Prescott's thrown
Ain't going nowhere. Sit down,
able to
boy.
break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
You ain't going
They
nowhere,
get
so I say
6.
you
That'll
don't.
leave them with 3rd
Just
and
nowhere.
4. They
You're not
face a
going
3rd
nowhere.
and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To the air again, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it.
No.
If they're not
Yeah.
trying to stop you,
No.
keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll
My
break a tackle
God,
and
we
turn it
coulda
into a
had
bigger
that.
gain.
Bro,
So
how we coulda
start
had
to
that.
creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over to the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That's cool, though.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Up. Flag.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden
Yep.
yardage in a
Thank
game.
you.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll throw again. Prescott. Being chased out left.
Y'all let him die
this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him.
Oh, y'all let him get the first down.
You're telling your guys to keep your eyes on
Oh,
him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
He is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Are you serious, bro? Y'all let me make a touchdown,
for the extra
and they about to get the extra 2 points, bro.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. After the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
I was paying attention to it. But we're going to turn up, though. I should.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Turn up.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
6-7. They got 6-7. And
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Looking deep for his tight end Ertz.
Let's go.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
The
Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys. Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Ezekiel Elliott.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
All right.
Oh, the return is Scott. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second.
Up, that's it. Up, that's it. Up, that's it.
All the way down inside
Give me
the
that.
20. That one good for 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely need. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that.
Wait, that was
fired out. That's a big game. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
Oh my
God.
God.
This Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 6.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This to Jarwin.
Yeah.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a... second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 50 seconds.
And again, it's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let him know. Let him know.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So a very tight first and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. They'll turn to Sanders. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside
time my mic is not good.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
A first down carry by Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of
So
today's
second
NFL
safe
game,
for
but the key to good rushing defense is
Dwelling
still having your
outside.
linebackers set the edge.
They go to Elliott again. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
Here's Prescott. That
Give me
is
that.
caught right at the 10-yard line.
I would try.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
He's not going to get me. Check 52.
Now Elliott. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 57's the mic. Rock 57.
Here's Prescott. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's shift now and discuss Deshaun Jackson. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Switch up, switch up.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
54. Let's go, defense.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Dallas Goedert.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for two here.
Conversion.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second.
To throw is Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Prescott.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll... leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Prescott to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cowboys.
A first down throw for Prescott. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Holding offense.
That's how the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin.
Still first down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Prescott. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd. One, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. They find some open field here. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
26. Is 15.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Wentz. That's caught at the 3. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
He's out of bounds.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
17, Alshon Jeffrey.
Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Elliott now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
57 the mic. 57 the
Prescott from the gun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
57's Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And they'll get this down to the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
47 Mike. 47 Mike.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A spin. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Prescott to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.